If you are looking for information about the next season, then look no further. Wargaming released the trailer for next season earlier today, as well as they had a dev stream for the sneak peek of some of the features that are coming with next season. So the next season, Frostbite, starts next Tuesday from December 3rd to February 3rd. A quick update regarding Vigilante before we start discussing the detail of next season. Wargaming confirmed earlier today on Twitch that they're aware of community concerns regarding this tank, and we should expect a more balanced version of this tank in the near future. Of course, no ETA. They're still reviewing the feedback, still working on the possible solution, but we should expect a change to the tank. In addition, as you all know, that Gatling guns currently does not display Mark of Excellence, but that will be fixed as part of the season update, and you'll be able to see MOE on the barrels. So it will be 3 stripes for 1, 6 for 2, and 9 for the third mark, and of course the golden 9 for the gold mark. Personally, this season is already looking better than the previous season, even though I don't have all the details yet. But one of the main reasons is we are getting a new map as opposed to a returning map, and the map will be available at tier 5 and above, as well as all Cold War eras, as opposed to Liberty Falls that was available up to tier 8 only. And hopefully this time I'll be able to get a guide out or how to play Safe Haven as soon as I figure out how to play it. Unlike Liberty Falls, where I did not get a chance to play tier 8 that much, and even when I did play, I didn't get Liberty Falls that much or wasn't able to play in the newer meta. But hopefully it will not be the case for this map as it's more widely available. The guides, however, are specific to World War II. The second reason I prefer this season over last season is because only 1 tank destroyer is available as part of season reward, as opposed to 3. And the matchmaking is just more enjoyable when there are more medium or heavies compared to tank destroyers. So the stage 25 reward is tier 5 British medium Frostbite Grizzly. It is a tier 5, a tier down from last season's tier 6. However, this is a preferential tank. So for those who hate going against +2 tier, this is a tank that you will enjoy. The reward at stage 75 is also a tier lower than the previous season. Last season we got a tier 8 TD, and this season we are getting a tier 7 tank destroyer. Nonetheless, it's a solid TD, does not have a very high alpha, but still respectable alpha for tier 7, and the tank is still enjoyable to play. Free reward at level 100 is tier 8 British medium tank Chimera. It does have higher alpha than an average tier 8 medium, so if that is something you enjoy, this might be your cup of tea. All 3 existing tanks that are part of this season, they are well balanced tanks and none of them are OP. Basic season pass reward for level 100 is new tier 10 Polish heavy tank Chauk, and the difference between PC and console is we will have a 750 alpha gun as opposed to 560 they have on PC. Again, full details will be released on Monday with update notes. And similar to previous seasons, we can earn the Bison skin as level 120 reward. And as I always say, always buy basic season pass. No reason not to. It's 2000 and you get more gold back in return with war chest. So no matter what others say, if you can finish the season, make sure to buy basic season pass. And even if you start late, you can still complete the stages as the ops stack. And they don't go away if you miss the week 1 op or week 2 op. As part of Ultimate Season Pass, we are getting Era 3 Independent Tank, Sturv 122A, and also Ghost Pig Skin. And my personal opinion is if you have an extra gold, I would recommend you to spend on Ultimate Season Pass, especially if you play Cold War, because the Ultimate Season Pass tanks are heavily discounted. And if you miss it now, you will probably play at least twice, if not more. Because currently you get this tank for 4,000 gold, but if you buy it at full price, I assume it will be 17,000 if it's a mid-tier tank. We're not sure if it's mid-tier, bottom or top tier, but most likely it will be a mid-tier tank, and we'll have the details on Monday. And we also get the skin with it. Usually the skin costs an extra 2,000 to 3,000 gold as well. Hildr 3D Hero Commander will also be available as part of Ultimate Season Pass. However, it's not a new commander, but it is the first time that it's available as part of Ultimate Season Pass. Moving on to quality of life features that will be part of this update. 54 Cold War tanks will be rebalanced, and these tanks include Bagel as well as Era 2 and 3 Bradleys. In addition, autocannon support will be added to additional tanks, and the full details for balance as well as additional tanks will be available on Monday with update notes. The next is updated to ammunition panel as well as damage sending SOT option. This is how the damage sending SOT option will look like under stats page. The other 4 option already exists, and now we have an additional option for sorting. Moving on to updates to armor panel, we now have 3 extra attributes: caliber, ricochet angle, as well as normalization that will be available under module wear. So caliber helps you to identify how much the caliber of the gun is so that you know what armor you can overmatch or not overmatch. The ricochet angle is essentially the impact angle of your shell when it hits the armor, and if the impact angle, in this case, if it's greater or equal to 70, it will ricochet. And normalization is the normalization for non-ricochet rounds that help decrease the effective armor of a tank. For example, the armor of the tank you're hitting is 200, and then the angle is 60 degrees. With the normalization, if it's an AP round, it will treat it as a 55-degree angle, and for APCR, it will take it as a 58-degree angle. So basically, it helps with the decreasing the armor of the opponent. And in addition, you can then see which shell will be more helpful in particular scenarios. And that's the reason we notice that APCR, because they have less normalization, bounce more often than the AP rounds. In addition to the stat rebalance of 54 Cold War tanks, the M1 Abrams line, as well as M60 Rise and M60 AX, they're also receiving adjustment to various armor panels with new armor thickness and modifiers. And in short, it will make it easier to penetrate them with kinetic rounds, and it will offer more protection against ATGMs and HE rounds. Winter calendar will be back as part of holiday season, and we can earn different rewards throughout the op. Some of the rewards that will be available are 2 rare tanks. One of them is the tier 3 BT5, which was 2021 collectible tank, and then there will be a new 2024 collectible tank. In addition, there will be custom garage gear, Rudolph 2D Commander, premium time, and some other rewards as well. Last but not the least, Winterfest will be part of this season. I expect this to be similar to Halloween mode in the last season, as it runs from December 10th to January 7th. We do see toy tanks in the wallpaper, so do expect the toy tank mode during Christmas. So that's it for this video. Do let me know in comments what you think about the next season. Do you feel it's better than the current season, or worse, or the same? That's it for now. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.